Greetings and salutations, internet friends, and welcome back to another episode of the First Time Film Club. My name is Emily, your titular first timer. This is Matthew, my husband, Cinema Sherpa, and viewer-submitted title, Celluloid Sommelier.
Like it. Sounds fancy.
Yes, we're feeling fancy today. That one was submitted by Lost in Brent. Thank you so much. You too can submit titles for Matthew by dropping them in the comments below using hashtag title. It makes it easier for me to find. And of course, we have Pippin. Pippin. He's busy making biscuits, but that is our cat Pippin. He likes to nap up here. He likes to nap on the floor, so if he disappears, that's where he went. For those of you joining us for the first time, hello. What we're doing here is watching our way through a very long list of movies that typically I've never seen, but that Matthew has. However, I believe today is one of the special ones where neither of us have seen the movie.
Correct.
I know that this one's been recommended and requested by one of our mods for a while, so we decided to go ahead and give it a watch. Matthew, what are we seeing today?
Today we are watching the 1963 romance thriller Charade. And as per usual, I give you the year, genre, and title. You go in with whatever you already know, but today that is the case for both of us because neither of us have seen this movie. So you start. What do you know about this movie?
I know that this movie stars the amazing and incomparable Audrey Hepburn, and I have donned a look that is similar to what I've actually seen. I'm aware of this movie, and I've seen a couple of images of her in this movie, which is where this whole look was inspired from. And I won't be wearing this the whole time. Just go ahead and let you know that. But yeah, it's Audrey. I think Cary Grant is in this. It's like a thriller or something, like a mystery maybe. I don't know. It's got Audrey in it.
Well, you know more than I do. Because whenever it's a movie I haven't seen, I just put the title into Google to get the year and the genre for it, and that's all I knew. So,
well, I had heard about it before because I've seen Breakfast at Tiffany's and like Roman Holiday, so I'm aware of some of the other Miss Hepburn If You're Nasty videos. So yeah.
All right. Well, are you ready to watch?
I'm super jazzed and ready.
Cool. The only other thing for first-time viewers is you may see me with my phone in my hand at some point during the movie. That's because I'm taking notes on things to talk about afterwards. And with that being said, I'm ready to watch.
Let's go. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. There's been a murder. We are off to a start.
You digging the soundtrack already?
Makes me want to go,
Hey, Walter Matthau.
Okay.
Well, it said that one song was done by Henry Mancini. I wonder if the rest of the soundtrack is done by him as well.
Oh, Givenchy.
He did the soundtracks to the Pink Panther movies we watched.
Oh, okay.
Hey, yep. Okay. Probably why you're digging the soundtrack so much.
Yep. Oh, this hairpiece is heavy. It's making my head want to go, what? I want to try to go skiing. I know I'll die immediately, but I just want to say I've attempted it.
At the very least, you're going to break something.
Yeah.
Hey, there she is.
Hey. I'm going to go be a snow bunny. OMG! Pretty brazen. Oh, it's okay.
Sylvie! Can't you do something constructive like start an avalanche or something?
When you start to eat like this, something is the matter.
I was going to make a very inappropriate joke.
Oh, go on.
That kid will be able to say for the rest of his life he made Audrey Hepburn wet.
I love you.
Do we know each other?
Why do you think we're going to?
I don't know. How would I know?
What's your name?
Peter Joshua.
Oh, mine's Regina Lampert.
Is there a Mr. Lambert?
Yes.
Good for you.
No, it isn't. I'm getting a divorce.
Please, not on my account.
Is there a Mrs. Joshua?
Yes, but we're divorced.
Oh, that wasn't a proposal. I'm just curious.
I'm going back to Paris, too.
Well, wasn't it Shakespeare who said when strangers do meet in far-off lands, they should ere long see each other again?
Shakespeare never said that. It's terrible. You just made it up.
Oh, well, it sounds right. You going to call me?
That's you.
I don't know. It sounds right.
Yeah, that's you. Just making up sayings.
Yeah.
Also, I got a bone to pick with Google now. They didn't put comedy as a genre. It's already funnier.
Yeah.
You could have the stamps. I'll get you some here, okay?
Okay.
Goodbye.
You're supposed to say au revoir because you're in Paris. Uh-oh. Oh, dear.
I'm Inspector Edouard Grandpierre of the Police Judiciaire. Would you be so kind as to come with me, please?
Oh, it's her husband.
We discovered your husband's body. He was dressed only in his pajamas. Your husband sold the entire contents of the apartment at public auction.
Oh, wow.
In dollars, $250,000. The authorities in Bordeaux, sir, they did not find $250,000. These few things are all that was found in the train compartment. 5 p.m., Jardin des Champs-Élysées. Why there?
I don't know.
One letter, stamped but unsealed, addressed to you.
Your dentist called yesterday. Your appointment has been changed.
That's it.
We took the liberty of calling your dentist. We thought perhaps we would learn something.
Did you?
Yes.
Your appointment's
Your
been
appointment
changed.
has been changed. One fountain pen, one tin of tooth powder. That is all.
Did you check the tooth powder?
Is this your husband's passport? And this? And this?
Oh, secret agent man.
I wanted to tell you how sorry I am. And see if there's anything I can do. But come on, you can't stay here. We'll find you a hotel.
Oh, wow. 2 people.
Have you no idea who could have done it?
Oh, no.
He must have known Charles pretty well.
How can you tell?
He's allergic to him.
Just had to make sure, I guess.
Jesus.
So, rival spies, I'm assuming?
Mille pardons, madame. Pardon. Pardon. Pardon.
What the hell?
You are,
Mrs. Lambert, Mrs. Charles Lambert.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh, he's so young.
I've got liverwurst, chicken, and liverwurst.
No, thank you.
Central Intelligence Agency, CIA.
You mean spies and all of that?
Only we call them agents.
We? You mean you?
Someone has to do it, Mrs. Lambert.
Oh.
Congress seems to think that all a spy needs...
Agent.
Ah.
Your husband was wanted by the United States government.
Oh, dear.
May I have a sandwich, please?
Would you look at that photograph and tell me if you recognize anyone, please?
The man who was at the funeral yesterday.
Tex Penhollow,
He was there, too.
Leopold W. Gideon,
That's a face you don't forget.
Herman Scobie. Now that he's dead, you're their only lead.
Mr. Bartholomew, if you're trying to frighten me, you're doing a first-rate job.
Charles Voss stole $250,000 from the United States government. I'm afraid we want it back. You won't be safe until the money's in our hands. Is that clear?
Clear as mud.
How about making me vice president in charge of cheering you up? What's going on?
Fun and games. Evidently, we're the floor show. Come on.
What, you and me?
Everyone.
You pass the orders to the person behind you without the use of your hands.
The logistics aren't quite working.
Just come here. Just come here. Just. Oh. Oh, what have we done? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh. 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 You're not even trying, Audrey. Come on. Was he trying something?
Mrs. Lambert. Any morning now, you could wake up dead, Mrs. Lambert.
Mr. Bartholomew, this is Regina Lambert. I just...
You know I ain't fooling around here. No, sirree, Bob.
Pull it out.
No, that's me.
Now, don't make too much noise, Miss Lambert. It could
Just do
get a
that.
whole lot worse, you know.
Just do that.
What's the matter? What are you doing in here?
I'm having a nervous breakdown.
Yeah.
Understatement.
Won't you come in for a minute?
No, I won't.
I don't bite, you know, unless it's called for.
How would you like a spanking?
How'd you like a punch in the nose? Do you know what's wrong with you?
No, what?
Nothing.
I'm gonna use that. There's still that creepy guy.
Yep.
What's that? Oh, Lord, no, he got the claw hand. Eee!
That's a James Bond villain.
It's mine!
Whoa!
Where did he go?
Out the window, I guess.
And close these windows after me.
Be careful.
What?
You just took the words right out of my mouth.
What are you doing? Hell no!
Alistair!
What is it now, Pamela?
It happened again. Another strange man peered in the window at me and then went away.
Bad luck.
Bad luck.
A dumb move.
Yes, it was a dumb move, Herman.
He's in on it.
What a twist.
But if you do find that money, you ain't gonna forget to tell your buddies about it, are you?
Don't worry.
No, I ain't worrying. Oh, he worries. And he's even meaner than I am.
Promise me you'll never lie to me the way Charles did. You tell lies.
How convenient.
Saved by the bell.
Who is it?
It's the man you had the fight with.
Is Dial with you? That's his name. Don't trust him. He's after the money.
He said if I don't give him the money, he'll kill me.
Oh, don't take it seriously.
Yes, Miss Lampett. I don't know who this Mr. Dial is, but it's just possible we were wrong about who killed your husband.
Well, now I don't know if I trust him either.
I don't.
Allez vite, n'importe où, vite!
Sweep Ace a taxi.
You fool.
Oh, she's an agent too.
There's only one Dial connected with this affair, Mrs. Lampett. That's Carson Dial. Dial's dead.
In 1944, 5 members of the OSS ordered behind the German lines for the purpose of delivering $250,000 in gold to the French underground. Instead of delivering the gold, they stole it.
May I have a cigarette, please? I can't stand those things. It's like drinking coffee through a veil.
Then, before they could get out, they were ambushed by a German patrol. A machine gun separated Scobie from his right hand and caught Carson Dial full in the stomach.
What?
Have you any idea what these things cost? Only Charles couldn't wait. He beat them back to the gold, took everything for himself, and disappeared. Please help us, Mrs. Lampett. Your government is counting on you.
I suppose if I'm going to die, I might as well do it for my country.
Spirit.
That's the spirit. Ugh.
You yourself said women make the best spies.
Agents.
I want some French onion soup now. Oh, I know. You have bad memories. Wow. Yeah, see? That's the look I was going for. Hello.
Exactly. Got his hopes up.
Oh, how are you? How nice.
And back up. This poor man.
My line. My line.
If you don't stop following me, I'll call the police.
He raised my hopes and dashed them quite expertly.
Yes?
Good morning, Mr. Dial.
Reggie?
It's the only name I've got. How about you?
Uh-huh.
Carson Dial is dead.
Yes, he is. He was my brother.
Oh.
They think I'm working with them, but I'm not, Reggie. I'm on your side. Just believe that.
I don't.
Hello? Hello?
Get in there.
You know who we need on this case?
Inspector Clouseau.
Frank Drebin.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, up there. The view had better be worth it. Very pretty. Now what? I was afraid of that.
Where's the money? Supposing I had it.
Do you really think I'd just hand it over to you?
Step back. Back where?
That's the idea.
Oh. Nope. Got him. Ah. Yeah. Push him into the sign. Electrocute him. Words are hard. Oh, the claw. Uh-oh. 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 Thought he got him. Oh.
Oh, hello.
What was that?
Just daydreaming.
It's not too bad. You won't be able to lie on your back for a few days. Then you can lie from any position, can't you?
Oh, boom, got him.
Would you like to see where I was tattooed?
Yes.
All right, we'll drive around that way.
Could at least tell me what your first name is these days.
Alexander.
Is there a Mrs. Dial?
Yes, but we're divorced.
Hmm.
Hey, knock it off. Now, come on, Reggie, listen to me.
You forget I'm already a widow.
So was Juliet at 15.
But I'm not 15.
Well, that's the trouble. You're too old for me.
Oh, my God. Oh, my.
Reggie, cut it out.
What do you mean, cut it out?
Alex, I think I love you.
Whoa, okay.
The little one, about 6 or 7, keeps calling for Aunt Reggie.
Wow.
They've got Jean-Louis. I must call Sylvie right away.
I'm afraid that'll have to wait, Mrs. Lambert.
It's his mother.
She won't be anybody's mother unless you answer some questions.
Rude.
Why don't we search their rooms?
While we're waiting, we'll search yours.
Not my room.
What?
If you had a treasure, where would you hide it?
Up there.
Oh,
He's a Herman Spare.
Where is he?
he's over in my room.
Is he? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
Oh, now who would have done a mean thing like that?
A mean thing like that.
Seems like him and Good Luck always was strangers. Well, maybe now he'll meet up with his other hand someplace.
Oh, no. Mon Dieu!
And in his pajamas. The second one in his pajamas.
Walter Matthau's the one that's killing folks.
And you suspect Gideon, so therefore it must be Tex. But on the other hand, if you suspect Tex, it must be the other fella, Gideon.
We gotta go get some ice cream.
Can I come in?
No, I'm going to take a bath.
Well, I wouldn't want to use that tub. This is a ludicrous situation. I can think of a dozen men who are just longing to use my shower. Shut the door.
Why? Come in and watch.
Oh. What the hell?
How often do you go through this little ritual?
Oh, every day the manufacturer recommends it. See the label. Look,
Oh, my
it's a small
God.
print.
You're not going to like this, Mrs. Lambert. Carson Dial had no brother.
I don't suppose you know who the murderer is, do you? Whoever's left alive at the end will pretty much have sewn up the nomination, don't you think?
I like how they actually...
Added an echo?
Yeah.
When it went under the bridge?
Yeah.
Carson Dial had no brother.
All right, get set for the story of my life.
Fiction or non-fiction?
Why don't you shut up?
Why don't you shut up?
You mean you're a thief?
Well, that's not exactly the term I'd have chosen, but it sort of captures the spirit of the thing. Sorry, the name's Adam Camfield.
Adam Canfield?
Mm-hmm.
Adam Canfield is a crook, and I want to know why.
There aren't many men in the world who love their work as much as I do. Now, you look around sometime.
Oh!
Pretty good, huh? I taught them everything they do.
Oh, did they do that kind of thing way back in your day?
Well, when you come on, don't you?
Well, come on.
Okay.
All right, I'll be right down. Wait a minute.
Oh. Lord!
All in their pajamas? Ridiculous. What is it, a new American fad?
Tex has the money. Yeah?
Look, I know who's got that money, man. And I want my share.
I think I was wrong about Tex having the money. Something on that bed is worth $250,000.
I bet you don't really need those.
Well, it still doesn't make sense. But it isn't worth $250,000 either.
It's the stamp on the letter. She was talking about stamps with the kid before.
I love you, Adam.
Yes, you told me.
Oh, hello. He's touching on my hair.
Mm-hmm.
Tee.
It's hopeless. I don't even know what we're looking for.
I don't think Tex does either.
Genius!
Clever girl.
The envelope with the stamps on it. I want it.
Why, you thick-skulled, harebrained, half-witted greenhorn. She betted all of them big eyes at you, and you fell for it like an egg from a tall chicken. There.
Ah.
You think it's all yours. You nincompoop.
Nincompoop.
You ain't had to go that far.
It's a great word.
Oh, he was so excited when he got the stamps you gave him this morning.
Oh.
He said he'd never seen any like them.
I'm glad.
The stamp market. That's where Jean-Louis trades his stamps.
Good Lord, where is he?
I was expecting you. I knew you would come. A Swedish 4 shilling. And in your money, perhaps $85,000.
May I sit down? And the blue one?
Oh, it's called the Hawaiian Blue. 65,000. Are the best for last. It's the most valuable stamp in the world. It's called the Gazette Moldave. Today, it has a value of $100,000.
Thank you. I'm sorry.
Oh, no, for a few minutes they were mine. That is enough.
Oh, that's so sweet. I'm not gonna cry over stamps. Oh my god.
Yeah, you are.
Sounded like a fart. Oh!
You nincompoop.
Tex wrote the word dial before he died.
Now, Mrs. Lambert, listen to me. You're not safe as long as you have these stamps.
I'm leaving right away.
Reggie!
No.
The stamps, where are they? Reggie! Reggie, I want those stamps!
Mr. Bartholomew's office, please.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bartholomew has left for the day.
But someone's trying to kill me.
Hello?
Hello, Mr. Bartholomew?
Yes?
Oh.
It sounded quite urgent. Mrs. Lambert.
Oh.
I love how expressive her eyes are. That's a cool shot.
Help me!
Reggie, stop! That man is Carson Dial.
Just bring those stamps over here. He's trying to trick you again.
Tex recognized him. If you take him those stamps, he'll kill you, too. Reggie, I beg you, just trust me once more.
Why should I?
I can't think of a reason in the world why you should.
Stop right now, Mrs. Lambert, or I'll kill you. They left me there with 5 of them in my legs and my stomach. Mrs. Lambert, they knew I was still alive, but they left me there.
Ah! Run away.
Got shot up and left for dead.
Mm.
No wonder he's so grumpy.
Yep. Is that a grumpy old man, Rev?
Yeah.
Okay. I love you. Oh. He's got to pick the right one. Where he's standing.
Game is over, Mrs. Lambert.
Oh, come on now. Whoa! Oh, God. What?
Shins are in his chest now.
Yep. Yep.
Is that all the gratitude I get for saving your hide?
Was it my hide or those stamps?
Hey, how could you think that?
Then prove it to me. Tell me to go to the embassy first thing in the morning and turn in those stamps.
No, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Who would I see regarding the return of stolen government money?
hell no. Ain't no way in hell that I would take that money
Do you
back.
mind if I don't go in with you? The sight of all that money being given away might make me break out.
Mr. Crookshank, please. My name is Lampert.
I'll give you the stamps. Come on.
And what's your first name today?
Brian.
Brian Crookshank.
Come on.
Is there a Mrs. Crookshank?
Yes?
But we're divorced.
No.
Oh, damn.
My mother. She lives in Detroit.
Oh, you son of a...
Not until you prove to me that you're really Brian Crookshank.
All right, one day next week, I'll put it on the marriage license. How about that?
Oh.
You're still trying to marry me.
Marriage license.
Oh, I love you, Adam, Alex, Peter, Brian, whatever your name is.
I have the stamps?
Just give me the stamps.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
So, that was Charade. Your overall thoughts?
Well, let me tell you about it, Peter. I mean, Adam. I mean, whoever you are. That was a lot of fun. I really, seriously, I don't know how this was not called like
It had a comedy
mystery
genre.
comedy. Yeah, like I thought it was more mystery comedy than even romance. This is a good time. This was a good time. I will say my only thing, and I think that this is going to be the case for most of the older movies that we watch. I feel like there could have been about 20 minutes trimmed off of it. Like some of the sort of establishing shots, like running around and this, that, and the other. But I'm also have a very, very short attention span. We've talked about this before.
I could see maybe that with some of the scenes, like where it may have felt like they ran on too long, but particularly with ones that are for comedic purposes. And I think that's because, like with the orange passing scene, I love that scene. Couldn't stop laughing. Sorry, she was a handsome lady. She's who had no time for that nonsense.
No,
she was not about it. Anyway, I think that's just an example of the time the movie was made, because it was before like home movie was a thing. So I think they made it like they made the movie with the theater audience in mind. So it's let it go on a little longer, because usually when you're in a crowd, like it's a crowd of people, you're gonna laugh a little longer, so they let it run a little longer.
And so, like, if you miss something, you know, there's time for you to catch back up with the story if you're laughing. I understand it.
I was good with it.
And it's certainly not a deal breaker. It was just moments I was kind of like, I realized I came out of the movie a little bit because I was like, oh, okay. But again, it wasn't bad. It was just something that I've noticed some of the older movies that we watch. I think it's because my brain is almost trained to think of movies in like 90-minute spans, and this one was just shy of 2 hours, I think. So I think that's what it boils down to. But all that aside, Audrey Hepburn is an absolute utter delight.
Yes.
Cary Grant, fantastic. Those two together have such a great chemistry, and they're hilarious. Like just the back and forth.
The comedy element was a pleasant surprise.
I just thoroughly enjoyed that. The Three Stooges, basically. They were funny. Sneezy McGee tickled me a lot. That's his name.
I like Tex. You nincompoop.
I did appreciate the mystery aspect and all of the
twists and turns.
Yeah. I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting the last twist. I wasn't expecting him to be Crookshanks. So you got me.
I wasn't expecting it at all either.
I was pretty proud of myself about the stamps, though.
You did call that.
I did call that. So I was like, there's either something in or about the pen, or there's something in the tooth powder. I didn't think about the stamps until much later when they were looking at the letter again. I was like, oh, that little boy was talking about stamps. It's the stamps. That's what my brain sounded like.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah. But I loved the costuming. I loved the wardrobe. I loved anything and everything that Audrey touched. It's so classy. She's so classy. Also, I want like a chicken salad sandwich real bad now with all the crust cut off. Because that was, sandwiches, little tiny sandwiches.
Mm-hmm.
Finger
sandwiches.
These are all my thoughts. What about you?
No, I enjoyed it a lot. I loved the whole mystery thriller aspect of it. I guess I kind of go over through the notes that I took, some quick notes. The first one I wrote down was Hitchcock, because this reminded me a lot of a Hitchcock movie, but played much more for laughs.
Okay.
So maybe that has something to do with Cary Grant being in this, because he was also in North by Northwest. So I'm probably making some kind of...
Well, then I want to watch that. That might be the next Hitchcock movie we watch.
Yeah, I'm probably drawing some kind of like connections there for that, but yeah, all the twists and everything, it definitely reminds me of that, but it's much, much funnier, not as serious. Stamp collector might have been my favorite part of the entire movie, just because like in an entire movie where everybody's focused on the money and getting it back, and they're lying and killing and everything, is just a nice old man who is just happy enough to see them.
I'm not even kidding. Just thinking about him makes me it makes me tear up a little bit, because it was so sweet and he seemed so genuine. I loved him. Thank you for taking that note. That's good. Yeah.
Water gun fake out. That's what it did. Like, they pretty much set the movie up right at the beginning that nothing is what it seems. So I appreciate that. And orange scene, that was hilarious. Until it wasn't. Until, she got caught up with one of the three. And then she went into the booth and then text with the matches. It turned more back into the thriller type. Yeah. Which is another thing I wrote down is, I just wrote balance. And what that means is, what I was thinking at the time is, they're balancing this like murder mystery thriller with comedy very well. Like normally whenever you try to put two like that together, one suffers. Yeah. One detracts from the other or something like that, but I didn't really feel that in this. Same.
I thought they did a really good job of kind of like finding a nice in between, because at the minute I got too overwhelmed with one, it was here comes the next, like, oh well, that was funny, but here you go, this person's dead now.
But yeah, that's really most of the notes I wrote. Also, Mancini soundtrack, that was a great. Loved the soundtrack. Yeah. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I said it in the beginning. He did all the soundtracks for the Pink Panther movies that we have watched. I'm not sure if he's done all the Pink Panther movies. I just know he's done those 3 that we have seen. I enjoyed this. I love Audrey Hepburn. I love when she gets to be humorous. Like, that makes me very happy because she's good at it. I just like when she gets to be on screen. It's great. I mean, I concur. Pippin, do you like it when Audrey Hepburn's on screen? Oh, yep, he agrees. Okay, well, don't fall out of bed. Okay. All right, so, you want to give it a rating? Yeah. Let me see. Overall, I'm going to give this one, I would absolutely watch it again. I'm actually really looking forward to the edit. Mostly just so I can kind of like listen to their jokes again, and I'm going to give it an 8. I really enjoyed this. So, yeah, an 8 for me. Yeah, same. Very enjoyable. And yeah, like you said, their chemistry is great. The only unbelievable part of it was him turning her down constantly. What kind of fool? Well, he knew. I know. He knew in the end he was gonna get her. I know. I just couldn't have kept all them stories straight. Pippin, what would you rate it? 10 beans? Is that okay? Yeah, you bet. All right, he says 10 beans. Okay, I told him, don't worry. Alright guys, so you tell us in the comments, what are your thoughts? Did you enjoy this? Did you have any fun tidbits, behind the scenes information? Since neither of us had seen this before, Matthew didn't do any pre-notes. So if y'all have any fun facts,
drop those in the comments. Let us know.
For sure.
What would you rate it, and what would you suggest be the next one, sort of in the same vein that we watch? If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to like the video. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. And I think that's going to be about it, unless there's anything else from you.
No, I'm good.
Pippin's already snoring again. Y'all take care. We will see you next time with another First Time. Bye.